Buffalo Bills open finally as favorites against the Super Bowl champs.
As we tape this, 2.5 points. Nobody's nervous, right? That you're 2.5-point favorites on the road against the Super Bowl champions in prime time on a Thursday night.
I hear the voice again.
Oh my God, man, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Why did we agree to jump on board for these expectations with this team and everyone we love so much?
Well, they were an underdog in May. It amazes me. You could have bet this game in May, and the Bills were a 1-point underdog.
Was it not 7 days ago this man said he can't wait to get to the Super Bowl to take on Tom Brady and win?
What are you not realizing about Bills fans? When it's far and away, where it's not close, and I can imagine how successful things are going to be, it's wonderful. Now that we are in opening game week, I can't breathe. It feels like someone's sitting on my chest right now, and I think my left arm would numb a little bit.
All that notwithstanding, take a look at the roster. Assuming that they will have a punter at some point. What do you think? Coming out of training camp, here's the team.
Look, this is the deepest team, arguably, the Bills have ever had, maybe with the exception of the 1991 team, right? But there is one glaring problem here, and that's the starting corner. The corner one, with Travius White being gone. And you're going to have a starting corner that's either, it's going to be a rookie, either Kaiir Elam or Christian Bedford, the 6th-round pick. You are going against Matthew Stafford, who's a serviceable quarterback, who just won, but that receiving core is really, really good, and they may have gotten better with their free agent signings. Your first game ever for one of these guys in a starting role, filling in for one of the best corners in the NFL, is going to be on national television, prime time, kickoff against the Super Bowl champions in their house.
With the best defensive player in the league and one of the best receivers on the other end to deal with. And to your point, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I would just call it just close as possible. I'm thinking maybe a 3-point win by the Bills, if that. But this is going to be down to the wire. One, it's the Super Bowl slump. We all know teams that win the Super Bowl, they tend to take a step back a little bit, rest on their laurels. So you're hoping the Rams do that, and you're hoping the Bills are well prepared and go in with a Sean McDermott mentality of winning that first game.
I'm probably asking you a question you can't answer, but the PUP list with Travius White, have we any idea what's going on with this guy?
Absolutely none. And if I were the Bills, I'd keep it close to the vest as possible, because you're going to need him somewhere down the line if he's able to play.
Well, look, I mean, it makes perfect sense. I don't think there's anything that went wrong. Everybody's body responds differently. He's on track.
And at least it's not IR. I mean, IR finishes you for the year in the preseason.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, look, I'm surprised they pupped him, I'll be honest with you, but look, he blew his knee out in Thanksgiving. It's not out of the question that it would take him this long to return, and Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane have historically been very, very, very careful with major injuries on their players.
Long NFL season, a lot to play for down the line. No reason to rush him just yet. Play your first 5-6 games, see where you are, maybe bye week, bring him back.
And in the first 4, I mean, look, they're big-time games with the Rams, everybody coming through, right? But you don't want to lose that Thursday night game, but it's not going to destroy you losing out of conference on the road to start the season.
Heck of a way to open the season, too, against, defending Super Bowl champs, the best team in the AFC according to regular season last year. They were the top seed in Tennessee. So the Rams game, who you got?
I'm taking Buffalo. I think Tariq brought it up. Like, there's going to be so much emotion in that stadium that I think the Bills will be able to come in and get it done. Plus, if you're going to go to the West Coast and do this, you want to do it opening night where there's no lag. Problem, you said you think it's close. If it's close, that favors the Rams. The Bills last season 0-6 in games decided by less than a touchdown.
24-21 Bills.
I think the Rams hold home court. Sets up Buffalo for a good.
Why is he not outraged? Why is he not out?
Why is he not? I'm so mad. I told you my left arm is numb out of nervousness. Oh, if I could throw a punch, I would.
Well, both of them would go numb. If I had said it, he would have been going crazy.
I can't reach you from across.
Buffalo Bills segment.